Hello and welcome to Total Touchpoint of Sales Software. We're going to be going a little deeper into menu building, going into modifiers now. So let's say you want to add some modifiers to your cheeseburger. You're going to go to modifier items. You need to create some modifiers. You can type anything you want into modifier group and click add group, and it's going to add that modifier group to your list. I already have burgers here, which is where I want my items to be. I'm going to click food and entrees because the department is, I'm working on cheeseburger and hamburgers, so the department is the same as for what they are, and the report group's the same. You can set it up however you want for reporting. That's just how I'm going to set it up for the demo. So for our burgers, we're going to want something like rare, medium rare, medium. And you can either type this in and hit enter, or type it in and click the gray box below where you're typing. Medium well, and well done. So none of these modifiers cost us any money, and we're not charging any money for them. Modifiers can accrue points towards customers just like items can, and modifiers can have alternate price levels, which I'll demonstrate in a little bit. So let's go back to our cheeseburger, click attach modifiers, and then click attached modifiers. And now we're going to see all of our modifiers that we have in the system, because list all modifiers is done here. We can also go by group, so we can only see certain ones, or we can do something called modifier model, which is building out a model of modifiers to make quick adding modifiers easy. So I'm going to go by group. And if I have not all modifiers selected, I can just right click in the window and it will put all of my modifiers that are listed here onto the item. So this requires a choice, because this is required when ordering a burger. And I'm going to put it in order of doneness and require one choice. Then I'm going to click down through my items until I get to hamburger. I'm going to do the same thing to hamburger. Require one choice. So let's hop over to the point of sale system and see what that looks like. So we're going to ring in a cheeseburger, and it's going to pop our requirement and get medium rare. And that's it for that. Let's hop back over. Maybe we want to add something like bacon to our burgers. We want to charge $1 for that. Lettuce. But we don't want a price for lettuce. Just like in the item creation, everything is saved when you click this button here. So my next item, since lettuce is 0, I click the button, my next item is going to be 0, and everything's going to be the same. And I also want tomato. I'm going to charge 25 cents for tomato. So I'm going to build a modifier model. I'm going to name it toppings, and I'm going to put bacon, lettuce, and tomato into my modifier model. This is just to show you how to easily add some modifiers. So we're going to list by modifier model, and we're going to list toppings, and we're going to throw those in there. We don't want to require a choice here, but we have 3 items, and you can have all 3, so we want to maximize the choice to 3. If you go beyond 3, it's automatically going to save your maximum number that's here. We also want to do the same for hamburger. So now we have these 2 items that have these 2 modifier screens. Don't forget to change that. So now if we go to cheeseburger or hamburger and click it, we're going to get a new item that has the attached modifiers, and it has all of the modifiers that we have. So let's call this a cowboy burger. And if we go in there, it has all the same stuff that the cheeseburger that I built it upon has. So let's hop over to the POS. Log in, cheeseburger, and now we can choose bacon, lettuce, and tomato. And that'll add to the price. Click cash. One other thing I wanted to show you real quick, you can do roll-up modifiers. What roll-up modifiers is going to do is it's going to make the item cost the amount that the item plus modifiers is. So if we have the cheeseburger and we roll up modifiers, hop over to the POS, cheeseburger. So now on the check, when it prints, it's not going to show that the modifiers cost anything. It's going to show this item being the total amount.